How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release video, and we are doing the AQ release video first because once again it seems like the TF team is having another delayed release. Okay, hopefully that doesn't become the norm, but I'm assuming that they are planning some big things for DF's birthday month, so it's okay. We'll go ahead and look at AQ's release first. For this week, there is a new token package that is finally out, which is the Entropy package. So it comes in the 50,000 token package, I think. Let me just go ahead and double check. Okay, they didn't put it here. So with it, you get a weapon as well as a shield. So let's talk about the shield first. The shield first is a Mastercraft energy shield. This is an energy set, by the way. You think that it will be wind, but it is actually energy, which I think is quite nice because we do need more good energy gear inside of the game as opposed to wind, since we did recently get the very good Mark of Wrath armor. So I'm glad that they made it energy. So the shield is a Mastercraft energy shield. Mastercraft is plus 20 cold potence, and that's also is minus 26% to energy, pretty standard. 14, 13, 14 MRM. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, this is actually quite nice if you combine it with like your Red Moon Dial, if you want to use a co-inflicting status like the one on the Mark of Wrath armor, the one on your Galleon's armor, or the one on this new armor right here. Okay, so the armor actually comes compressed into the weapon. Okay, the weapon is a Mastercraft Energy Melee X Range Bow Magic Staff. Minus 3 plus 6 and plus 0 BTH leans. Bow has a 80% chance of a 2-hit bow attack and 20% chance of a 2-hit special attack. Hold on a minute. Wait, okay, so there's some adjustments that they are currently working on. So the ranged weapon now works like Morningstar bows, and that if you're in the Entropy Scourge form, then it gets your armor lean, and ranged weapon damage change from 80% bow attack, 20% special attack to 80% bow at 90% power, 20% bow at 140% power, so there are more benefits from the above. Okay. The armor skills no longer gets overridden by the ranged weapon special, and yeah, and then the last one is a change to the armor skill. Okay. Excuse me. And then you come, the armor comes with some skills. Okay, you can cast a skill, Wrath Crash, standard weapon based skill, 2 hits. Deals minus 50% damage and applies empowerment before inflicting. So the empowerment applies for energy, harm, and void damage. Okay. If the monster is cold, then the skill totals up the BTH and blocking penalties across all colds, and that is added to the 50. So there's just one cold for minus 6 BTH and minus 6 blocking. That is about extra 62 over 1.4% damage. If the monster isn't cold, then the 50 becomes 40. Okay, so that is the weapon-based skill. I don't think there's a cap for this. I'm not sure if they are going to implement a cap. Not that I think it matters a lot, because by the time you stack up a whole bunch of coal on the monster is likely dead already. Apart from showcase videos where people just want to see huge damage, even if they place a cap on this, I don't think it's such a big deal, because in a practical combat situation, if you're stacking like the cold status like 6 for or like 7 turns, then chances are the monster is already dead or close to dead already, so you don't exactly need like a mega nuke at the end to, you know, to finish the job. So yeah, even if they do implement a cap on it, I don't see it as a big deal or a big nerf whatsoever. So the armor is a fully offensive energy armor. Normal attack is 2 hits and comes with 3 skills. First skill, Breath Weapon. It's a weapon-like skill. 4 hits energy, deals minus 28% damage after it inflicts your foe with the cold, minus 6 BTH and blocking. With a special save DC of 999, so that it lasts us for the rest of battle. So this is not an auto-inflict. I had a little bit of trouble understanding this, but it's not auto-inflict, but if you do manage to inflict it, then it is permanent. Okay, so yeah, it'll be permanent, it'll last for the rest of the battle. The save mod is something very weird formula. Inflict with main stat overlap, resist with charisma overlap. This skill can only successfully apply the code 5 times to a max of a minus 30 penalty. After this, the skill does void damage. Now this one, what this means to say is that after 5 applications, the skill does void damage, which is obviously very good, but to use it on, to only unlock the void damage on the 6th turn, Excuse me. I don't know how I feel about that because like I said, the monster is likely dead already on the 6th turn, or at least very close to being dead. So would you have a use for the void damage skill on the 6th turn and above? I don't really know. And the fact that they kept it at -30, I also don't really know how I like to feel about that. -30 isn't like huge or anything, but to get up to -30, like I said, you already need to have a lot of turns. I do think that the code stacking from other sources like your Mark of Wrath, like your Galen's armor is going to be better than this one because those don't have a cap. But of course, those don't exactly deal void damage either, except for the Galen Cold Eater. Okay, second skill, Meteor Strike, overcharged weapon like skill. Okay, so now they are working on bumping the skill up to 300% baseline damage. Now it's doing 250%. Okay, it's 2 energy hits. If the monster is cold, then the skill totals up the BTH and blocking penalties across all codes and gains that percent bonus damage. So if there's just one cold for -6 BTH and -6 blocking, that is plus 12% damage. I think this is really good, and it can make for a super duper strong skill. So for example, if you use something like the Galen armor or the Mark of Wrath armor and you stack up to like 100 cold stacks, you get like -100 BTH, -100 blocking, something like that. So you get an extra like what, 200% damage out of that on top of your 300%. There will be some really insane numbers, but like I said, that's just mainly for showcase videos. There is no point, and no monster will absolutely last until you reach 100 stacks of the cold in a regular practical battle. So yeah, if the monster isn't cold, then the skill takes -10% damage. And the third skill, Unbridled Wrath, is a toggle. You pay 25% melee per turn to gain +6 blocking, and you deal damage when you block attacks. And gain Berserk, -15 BTH lead. So this is basically Dodge Slash. Dodge Slash effect, which has somewhat nice synergy with the cold, since with the cold you reduce your enemy's BTH. So this one is okay. I wouldn't say it's the best for dodge slashing, and I wouldn't really recommend people use this for dodge slashing. That's because if you include this skill along with the shield and the armor, excuse me, assuming you're running the full set, and together with this skills toggle, you only get 72 MRM. I do not think that is enough to guarantee a dodge in most cases nowadays. So you'll need to inflict the cold a few times with this full stack in order to get like a full in order to ensure that you're going to dodge the attack. So if you're playing dodge slash, I would still recommend Big Dictionary, your Ghost Costume, your whatever, the other standard dodge slash setup, as opposed to this one. This one you need to stack out a few times before the dodge slash actually becomes like effective or becomes guaranteed in a way. So yeah, this one not that great for dodge slash in my opinion. And when used with the weapon and shield, the 15 in Unbridled Wrath becomes 25. Okay. Oh my god, excuse me. So yeah, you gain you deal more damage when you dodge slash with the armor in the full set bonus. Yeah, like I said, I still do not recommend this for dodge slashing. And don't forget that the Meteor Strike, just now I said it was really good, right? You could boost this up to insane numbers. It's only 2 hits. So for modern bosses with damage caps, yeah, 2 hits not going to be that good. I am a little bummed out because all of the Mastercraft whatever bonus, they're all going into the Elicom whatnot. Yeah, the Elicom, not the Mastercraft bonus, sorry. The Elicom, they're all going into lowering the SP cost as opposed to increasing the damage. To me personally, I really don't like that. Simply because I am a big damage type of guy, and I think a few people don't like that as well. They express their concerns on the forums. But previously, staff said that they did not want Elicom going to damage. I don't know why. Because everybody likes seeing big numbers, right? I like seeing big numbers. I don't know. Some people may prefer it to be more efficient. Now, in terms of a practical perspective, I actually do feel that adding the Elicom into SP cost is actually better because of all the damage caps that we have nowadays. So right now, you'll be able to hit the damage cap for lower SP cost. So this is actually better. If you're looking for something that is objectively better, practically better, this is actually better as opposed to putting all your Elicom into damage, because you're going to hit a wall with the damage cap anyways. But personally, like subjectively speaking, I like big damage. So yeah, I'm a bit on the fence about this one. You know, it really depends on what you like personally, but objectively speaking, I'll say lowering SP cost is probably the better thing to do nowadays with so much boss damage caps. All in all, do I think this is a good package and do I think you should get it? I think it's a really decently good package. I wouldn't say it's the best package out there. But yeah, if you have nothing else to spend or no other packages that you really need to get, then you can go ahead and get this. I would say it's mainly for whales who already have most of the priority pickups. The normal players who are only working on getting like their first package, the second Z token package, all that, I wouldn't say this is a priority pickup. So yeah, this is mainly targeted at whales who already have the basic stuff already. Personally, I am still on the fence if I want to pick this up yet. I'll probably wait for a showcase video. I think Brady Simmons might do one next. He has picked up the package, so you guys can stay tuned to his channel for the showcase of that. There is also a sale going on right now, only up to 35%, unfortunately, no 50%, but you know, better than nothing, I guess. They don't usually do sales with like big events like the upcoming summer donation contest. So yeah, the most you can get right now is probably up to 35%. So if you guys are in serious need of tokens, you can go ahead and pick up a package now. Okay, so that's all for the Z token package. All in all, I'll rate it a 7 out of 10. Not a must to pick up, but if you have the spare money, go ahead and pick it up. I don't think you will regret it. I do think it's decently good, not overpowered though. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the new Pride shop items. Okay, so this month is Pride month. So happy Pride month to everybody who's celebrating it. I'm not celebrating it, but yeah, just happy Pride month to everyone who is. And then let's go ahead and look at the weapons. So we'll just go through the new weapons. There is the Jubilant / Radiant Light of Pride. Let's see, where is it? Okay, oh, tokens only? Come on, are you kidding me? Yeah, this is tokens only. It's an X, okay? So it's a melee range, magic, energy, and light X. 0.25 base lean, -3 VTH lean. Click the X hit to toggle melee range and magic. Mastercard compressors and SP cost toggle. Click the handle to activate. Toggle charges. Something melee in SP each turn, so that you can attempt a weapon / special attack to attempt to inflict a 1-turn awe struck renamed Paralyze on the mob. This cost gets further adjusted based on the enemy's resist to the weapon's element, so that it always becomes 100% chance. Oh, okay. Assuming all hits connect. So using the Jubilant X and the enemy has 130% energy resist and the cost gets over 1.3. The mob has 50% energy resist, the cost gets over 0.5. The status attempt has a 50% save. Inflict a weapon main stat over luck versus mob charisma over luck. Okay, so this is like a guaranteed chance of inflicting stun on your foe. I don't know. There's a lot of freedom nowadays, but in that same vein, there's also a lot of boss nowadays whereby if you stun him once, they will lose that, right before they do their big nuke, they will lose the ability to do the nuke, and they'll lose that freedom for that one turn. But is it really worth tokens? I don't think this is worth tokens, because even though it's guaranteed, you're using your SP cost to, you know, the cost will increase if the enemy has lower resist. So against something that has like 10% energy or light resist, then you'll be paying a really hefty cost to guarantee the stun, whereas against something like 200% resist, then you'll be paying like a super cheap cost. So I think it can be useful, but it's very niche. And would I spend tokens just to get a guaranteed stun? No, I wouldn't, because I can just go ahead and use something else which may not be a guaranteed stun but has a very high chance of stunning it. I think that will work too, especially if you have something that has many different hits. So I don't see this as a must to pick up, so I would say personally I would skip it. But if you're a big whale, I think you can go ahead and get this, because it does have its niche users, so it's not completely useless, it's not a complete trash item. Next up, Prismatic Bubble Wand. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, this one has a gold version. Okay, fine. At least this one has a gold version. Okay, so this one is a magic water wand. Neutral accuracy and damage leans. Has a normal wand special and a true special that happens 20% of the time. Both are 2 hits. Mastercraft is that when casting water spells, Mastercraft and 30% melee in SP cost is paid. 4 turns worth of Mastercraft, magic weapon, so blah blah blah. After the spell hits, you attempt a 3 turn, 30 times hits over attempts percent melee prismatic burn. Okay, this has a 50% save. Inflict intellect overlock versus mobs charisma overlock. If you do not have enough SP for this effect, then the SP isn't charged and the burn lasts only 1 turn instead. Oh, okay. So even if you don't have enough SP, you still get 1 turn of burn. Is that am I understanding that right? Because if that is correct, then I think it's actually not bad. Okay, let's go ahead and pick this up. But even without that, I kind of want to see how strong is the prismatic burn. Prismatic burn means you're hitting for all 8 elements, and it's all combined into one hit when you see it happen on the monster, but it's actually 8 individual hits. So this is actually pretty good for monsters that have like a hit count check. So yeah, I would say prismatic burn is actually quite useful nowadays, so you guys can consider getting it. But we'll see how strong is the prismatic burn. Let's go ahead and test this out before we make any hasty decisions, shall we? I mean, it's gold only, so technically it's free. You guys can go ahead and just chuck this in your spare inventory slots, because you never know when you might need it. Sorry. Prismatic boomerang is a range wind boomerang. Wait, let me see, where is it? Tag that's thrown in the DB. Okay. Neutral damage and accuracy leans, has no true special, just a 2-hit bow attack. Pays Mastercraft and 5% weapon damage to attempt a mob wind resist something BTH blind on the foe for 1 turn. 50% save, inflict dexterity over luck versus mobs endurance over luck. Only 1 turn. Yeah, I don't think this is really good. It's also based on monsters wind resist. So yeah, I mean, you would be using, you should be using a wind weapon against a monster with weak wind resist. So I guess it's okay, but only 1 turn of blind. Yeah, I think Alchemical Unity is just better, so it's a skip for me. Unity Squad Moglin. Okay, this is the spell, or it's the gas. So it's a range fire pet slash gas, 0.4 base lean and minus 10 accuracy lean. Toggles between a 5% damage Mastercraft D4 and paying 25% damage at Mastercraft. To after attacking, attempt a 1 turn, minus 12.24 MRM defense loss on the foe. This doesn't require a hit. So we've got 12% melee, which is plus minus 7.2 MRM. 50% save puts it to minus 14.4. So the fact it doesn't need a hit means times 0.85, so it ends up with minus 12.24. This has a 50% save, inflict charisma over luck versus mobs endurance over luck. Everything is basically times 1.5 for the gas version, so minus 16.36 death loss. By the way, the death loss is only for fire. It's not an omni death loss, so that kind of sucks, I think. But let's go ahead and check this out. Let's see. Summon is the MP one. Okay, call is the SP one. So you get the SP. I'm currently running a warrior build right now because of the previous video that I did. So we'll do the SP version. Yeah, let's go ahead and see how this does. Minus 12 MRM. It's not a lot, but you wouldn't expect it to be a lot either. So I don't know how I feel about this. Let's go ahead and test it out and see how good it really is. Okay, so save this. Is it dependent on charisma? I don't think the defense loss value goes up with charisma or goes down with charisma. So regardless of how much charisma you have, I think the value stays the same. Okay, and then last but not least, we have Diversity Defender. So Water Shield, Mastercraft Compressors, and SP Toggle. While active, you pay 20% melee in SP at the end of turn to apply 1 turn of plus 10 or resist to yourself. Okay, so you're paying, how much SP are you paying per turn? Does it say 78 SP per turn to get 10 or resist? I think this is usable for those who, if you're going against a boss that is going to hit you with many different statuses and you're afraid of getting hit with the status, I guess this is okay. But is it the best shield in the game? No. Does it have its users? Yeah, definitely. I can see this shield being useful against bosses that like to inflict a bunch of stuff, or if you really don't want to get hit with whatever stuff there is. I think that's good. Or even if you're playing something like a dodge slash build and the monster has like a passive inflict, like the fear ability, for example, that's a passive inflict. Then you can go ahead and use this shield and maybe prevent yourself from getting hit by the afraid status. I think that could be useful too. Yeah, the armor, the Shinya form. This one, excuse me, I think I already bought it. Do I have it? Let me check my shed vault. I think I might have bought it. Yeah, I already have it. Let me go ahead and retrieve this. I can't remember how good this is. Let me go ahead and just check that out one more time. Where is the Shinya form? There we go. Okay, bring this all the way up. By the way, I apologize for all the coughing and sniffling. I am feeling a little bit under the weather. I do have a little bit of a cold. So I do apologize for that in today's video. If you guys were watching yesterday's AQW's live stream, you would know as well. So yeah, a little bit sick, but you know, still gotta get the videos out right. Now let's go ahead and experiment with all of our new items. Oh wait, before that, I also have 2 golden gift boxes this month which I have yet to open up. So let's go ahead and open them up. Let's see what we get. Or 2 free golden gift boxes for the month. Okay, I didn't save it specifically for this video. I just don't remember to open it every month. Common, oh well. Next box. Ultra rare, come on, let's go. Ultra rare, boom, common, okay, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and test out the new items in the stack trainers. By the way, if you guys want all of the full info subs for the items, you can go ahead and check out the Battleon forums, or you can head on over to my Discord section. I have them all posted there. Okay, so try out the prismatic bubble wand first. Oh, wait a minute, I'm not even a mage build. Damn it, okay. Give me a moment, I need to retrain my stats for this. Okay, I respect myself to be a Lucky Beast Mage, and some of you guys have asked me to try out this build. I am heavily considering it. Maybe after the end of this season of Nostalgia Quest, I might do Lucky Beast Mage for the next season, okay? Excuse me. So can you toggle it? No? You can't toggle it. Okay, it's auto? Okay, I assume it's auto, so let's go ahead and do Destruction Burst. Nothing? What? Oh, water spell. Okay, water spell. Oopsie daisy. Energy! Damn it. It didn't default to water. Okay. I think compression spells don't really work. Yeah, I think you have to use the regular spells. In one moment. Regular water spells. Pinata Pummel. No, that's a shitty spell. Okay, Lagoon, Leviathan Blast. Okay, let's do this. Excuse me. Let's see here. Prismatic Bubble Wand. Okay, hide the pet, hide the shield. Okay, Lagoon, Leviathan Blast. Let's see the... Okay, Tidal Strike, whatever. Causing it to prismatically burn 167. Okay. 2 rounds, 0.454. Does it stack? 3 rounds. Okay, it stacks. 238. Not bad. Not the best, definitely, but not bad. If you want to gain a little bit of extra damage, you need to fulfill your hit count check. Yeah, I think it's okay. It's gold only, so worth picking up. I wouldn't say it's worth maining unless you're fighting a boss that specifically needs a hit count check or like requires you to hit with all 8 elements. So you can stick it in the bank. So yeah. Shields, Diversity, Defender. Okay. So now it doesn't... Does it say? Oh, okay, status resistance. Okay, against any hostile status. I guess that's quite useful. Oh wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, it's auto. Okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Shield, definitely something that you can buy and stick it in your bank as well in case you need it in the future. Let's go ahead and call the Unity Squad Moglin. Okay, let's attack. Okay. Boom. 2 hit. Ooh. Keep in mind we have 250 charisma. Okay. Now let's load high volume rounds. Okay, so this will have... Okay. Minus 18.4. Oh wait, it does go up. It does go up with charisma, I think. 18.4. But yeah, like I said, it's only fire. It's not all elements, so that kind of sucks. Why is it only fire? Yeah. I do like the animation on this. The artwork, I have to say, I'm not the biggest fan of the artwork. I'm really sorry. I just don't like the artwork. But I think the animation, I think they did a fantastic job. The animation here is really cool. The artwork itself is not very nice in my opinion. But yeah, the animation, I like it. Only fire element. Dang. I mean, you would be using a fire gas against something that is weak to fire anyways. So I guess I don't know if this one has Elecom or not, but I would have preferred it to be Omni element instead of, you know, just a single element. So yeah, that's my only gripe with it. Do I think you should pick this up? Not really. I don't think it's super like important to pick up, but if you want to, you can, I guess. 490 SP, so this is just... Oh yeah, by the way, I actually saw this on Grace OTD's video. Okay, so look at how many hits this does. I lost count, but yeah, this is actually a lot of hits. So for those of you who don't have this armor yet, this is actually worth getting. Okay, and you get a prismatic burn as well. So that's actually quite good. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I can't even count. Maybe I should use the... Okay, let's go ahead and do Battleon. Okay, let's dismiss this. Skills. Swift wind. Oh. Yeah, let's see how many attacks this is. Okay. Gonna scroll up. 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. That's more than your standard 4 hits. So this is actually pretty good against high hit count monsters. So I highly recommend you guys to go ahead and pick this up, and you get a prismatic burn as well, so that's another 8 hits on top of that. So this is actually a really good armor to pick up. The art leaves much to be desired, but I do think this art looks quite nice. I know it's not for everyone, but I actually think this artwork is not bad. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for the art. But yeah, you really want to use it for the swift wind attack. 5 hits on top of that prismatic burn, just really good in today's meta. So recommend you guys to pick up the armor. And yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more of such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Peace out.